Hey, welcome to Full 42, bunch of geeks talking about geek stuff. Today we got Matthew Ryan with us.
That's
Say
me.
hi to everybody.
Hey, everyone.
We might have to wait a few minutes for people to show up because we're usually late. In fact,
Right.
I think at one point we were like 15 minutes late to our own show, but this time we're early. So
I like how I just commented 9 o'clock to get it in there that we were on time, and it came up at 9:01. So even that was late.
Yeah.
Stupid.
So, but yeah, we'll talk a little bit. Wait for people to filter in here before we get into the real detailed stuff. But tell everybody who's not watching, like and subscribe. So we got a new guest here, and we should wait a few minutes because we're going to put them through the lightning round. We're going to talk about NB board games. We're going to play some of the games. It's game night, right? We're just play some fun games. We also have announcements that we're going to do. Yep. So you got some announcements for us, Mike?
I mean, I got our normal one. I mean, other than Gen Con being this week and all the craziness that's going to be happening in a couple days.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we're going to do some kind of post-Gen Con episode after this, right? Or on next Monday or something.
Yep.
If you can make it. I'm sure you'll show up like 5 minutes right before the show or something and be all haggled from travel, right?
No, actually, after the hall closes on Sunday, we're bouncing. We got a hotel like 5 hours out or 4 hours out. So we're going to crash there to make the ride and Monday easier. So.
Oh, nice.
We did it last year, and it super helped because it's like 9.5, 10 hours depending, and then you got your stops and you got your piss breaks and food and whatever. But we did last year. We drove out. I think it was like 4.5 hours out, and then we stayed at a hotel, and then the next day it was just easier to get home. It wasn't as bad as driving, unless you stay the Sunday night, right? And then you're still driving at 10 hours the day after. It helped a lot. So.
That's what I did for Origins. I left early, got to like Nashville, which was like 6 hours, and then I drove the rest of the 10 back to Dallas, and that was a big help.
Right.
Where can you buy Troubles at Gen Con? That's a good question. I don't know if Breaking Games is going to be there, but if they are, they usually are. They'll probably have some on hand.
Should
don't
be
recognize
there.
without the fanny pack.
I can grab it.
Is it one that goes across like this, or is it the old-fashioned one?
Can go across if you want them to.
Those videos are great. I mentioned it, I think, last week, but the one with you in the shower is fucking hysterical.
Yeah, I need to make more of them. And I was like kicking myself because everyone's like, why don't you call it fanny pack games? I'm like, ooh, that's a brilliant idea. I wish I did do that, but I found out fanny is a naughty word for English people. So I was like, maybe not, but I might have a fanny pack add-on during the campaign. We'll see. I've been really debating that.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm actually curious. What do they call fanny packs in England? I see.
I think they call them bum packs or something like that.
So, isn't that worse?
Packs?
Bum? I think bum pack. I don't know though.
Oh my god, that's great.
Yeah, I'm looking and people don't know. They're just saying why it's not used, though. But yeah. Oh, by the way, if you are coming up as Facebook user whenever you talk to us, just make sure to click the link in the Facebook post to give us permission to show your thing. Bum pack is what Facebook user says.
All right.
Bum pack's pretty funny. Bum pack.
Yeah, I think somebody told me that's what it was called, bum pack. Like,
That's interesting.
The bum pack edition.
That makes me think of more like the stick with the bag at the end of it, like from the cartoons.
Yeah.
I wonder if anybody actually traveled like that.
Sure they did.
Yeah, they must have.
It was in a cartoon. It had to be real.
Why don't we hit up announcements while we're waiting for more people to jump in?
Yeah, what do you got?
The only thing I have is that Scryfy episodes are still going. If you're a fan of Strange New Worlds, check us out. We talk about every episode that comes out. Same channel, we're different area. Do you have a Let's Play going on this week? Probably not, since you're getting ready for Gen Con, right?
No, yeah, definitely not. I mean, I'm not even ready for Gen Con, and we leave tomorrow morning. So, oh, Vindel, yeah. What the hell, Mike? Like, really?
Shots fired.
Yeah.
Fucking rude, man.
Already starting. Excellent.
Yeah, I went over a lot of stuff last week. We got the meet the designers on Friday for Mission Control. So you meet Corey and Donnie on Friday. We're at booth 151. We have the
like the rum.
Yeah, it was the same booth last year, and I mean it's easy to remember. So
you Friday should give out a shot to everybody that comes by the booth.
Yeah, if we were like, I don't even think we're allowed to give out water. That's how
I'd be around that booth like 10 times. Like,
yeah.
You were just here, sir.
They just notice you like
we'll stamp you every time. You got stamps everywhere. Friday at 1:30 is the Save Corey with Grant, Mark, and Benita. And then Saturday at 1:30 is the Save Donnie with Danielle Reynolds, Danielle Standring, and West. And then we got the bags, and we'll have Sundown there. All the good stuff that's happening at Gen Con. I can't wait. It's going to be really fun. But the other thing, I guess, and we after the show last week, Chris and I talked about what we were going to do this week, and I had Luca, and Luca was up, and I put a painting in front of him. So Chris got to see Luca paint on camera, and Chris held up Hera's
action
what are they,
figure.
Black Series? Is it Black?
Black Series action figures, yeah.
The Hera Black Series, and we pointed out like the green and the brown and the orange that Hera had. So I gave Luca the green, the orange, and the brown in order, and he made this. So this is kind of, it's not really a Rorschach test, more of a little story, but that's what he painted.
Yeah, I could see it. I mean, the colors are in the right order.
Yeah, like he started with the green, and he had the green, like he had a little bit over here, but he started with the green up on top, and then you got the brown jacket and the orange jumpsuit,
and he did not want to give up the orange. You kept trying to take the orange from him because orange is the best color.
Yeah, he didn't want to give up the orange. So that was this week's. Yeah, it was super fun.
Very cool.
Is that your preference in any game? You go for the orange player or option?
Not always, but usually, especially if it's expected of me. That's the problem with creating a game that's nothing but one color and then announcing that it's your favorite color, is that then that's the joke everybody brings to you all the time if it pops up, you know.
Yeah.
Wait till you see Sirens, you're going to be in love with the cover.
Yeah, I know. I did like that a lot. Yeah.
Yep. Yes, that's it for me. That's what I got.
I would
hit the road in the morning, and then we'll be there tomorrow night, and then can't wait to see everybody if you're around. And then Matt's got demos rocking of a bunch of your stuff too, yeah?
Yeah, so my announcements, I guess. I'll be at First Exposure Playtest Hall at Gen Con. I have a few sessions for Sirens, which we'll demo later today, which I'm really excited because the companion app's working, so people can actually hear the music being played back to them now. So I'm excited to show that. Still not 100%, but it's a lot better than it was. And then Kalahari is our newest game that we've been working on, and it's a bigger footprint. It's probably the biggest game I've worked on to date, so I'm excited to really demo that one off and get feedback from people. We're still developing it quite a bit, but I'm talking to my good friend Ammon, and he's going to work with me as far as the graphic design elements for the games go.
Nice.
So I'm really excited for that because he's obviously very talented with that.
That's the one with the meerkat on the cover, right?
Yeah. I love it. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Meerkat Manor lately because it's like nice to know about the topic of like the game you're making and stuff, and it's really they're very interesting. But I like themes that are kind of different and unique and not super common. I mean, Mind Your Business was gnomes in a mine, so pretty common. But the Tiny Game series, we got some unique stuff going on. So
That's Siren's one, and for those that don't know, I don't know if we'll be able to show it off tonight, but when you're done, like you're laying out these cards that have music notes on them, and that's the song that you're performing, and then your app actually plays the song that you've laid out, right?
Yeah, so you'll take a picture of it, and then the app recognizes each card, and it will play you that you create it through card drafting.
That's nuts.
So yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
really cool. It's not needed for the game; it's optional. I know some people hate apps, so it's completely optional. But it's just a little fun thing. I call it the chef's kiss of the game. You know, the little that little cherry on top kind of thing.
Yeah. Matty P, what's up?
Pretty cool.
Looking forward to seeing you, buddy. Yeah, the attention to details, those little extras that people do. Like, you don't need to have an app that sings the song that you laid out, but having it there just makes it that much better, right?
Yeah. Whenever I show
Pretty
people
cool.
at conventions, they're like,
Yeah. Like, no way. Like, there's no way. And then it does the thing, and you're like, holy shit.
Can you do it through the through the tabletop simulator?
I can try and take it with my cell phone and see if it reads it, but not on. There isn't something inside the TTS mod that can do that,
right?
But I can try and do it with my cell phone. I don't know if it will recognize the cards through the screen or whatever, but we can try.
Yeah, we give it a shot.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, before we get into more details about that, why don't we dive deep into your soul with the lightning round? That's a ominous.
I will let you know, Matt. When we talked about you coming on the show and you were like, "Oh, I'm so excited about the lightning round," I let Chris know to change some of the shit because it's almost as if you knew some of the questions and you were like ready for the questions. So
I've just seen people answering this question sometimes, and I'm like, "Oh, I need to find out who I am."
Yeah.
One or two have changed. I did not get to change a lot of them, so you're gonna see some that you know of. Maybe we'll find some. Yeah.
We'll see.
Well, for those that don't know, the lightning round, it's going to have, choices of yellow or red. It's going to go down for a while. It's a very scientific process. And at the end of it, we're going to find out what fictional character you are most like. Science is, to blame if you don't think that's true.
Science.
It's all science.
We'll see how I feel about science after this.
So the first question, I haven't changed this one. Star Wars or Marvel?
Star Wars.
Star Wars. Going left.
It's no-brainer for me.
No-brainer.
Oh. Yeah. I've loved
Mandalorian or Andor?
Ooh. I'm gonna go Mandalorian.
All right. Nice.
Wow.
But that was a hard one for you.
Yeah.
Never get a cold or never get stuck in traffic.
Oh my God, never get stuck in traffic. I hate traffic so much. It's like one of my hugest pet peeves.
What city do you live in?
So I recently moved to Dallas, and the roads and highways out here are absolutely insane. And there's a lot of traffic depending on you drive. But the roads and how fast people drive, it's like really aggressive.
Yeah. That's how we learn to drive.
Yeah.
Never get stuck in traffic. Grow to 20 feet tall or shrink to 1 inch tall.
This is like whenever I want to? Or like on demand?
No, let's just say that's how you exist.
Forever?
Yeah.
I'm going to go to 20 feet tall for sure.
20 feet tall.
I would feel too vulnerable at 1 inch, like that's somebody accidentally, your best friend could accidentally trip on you, it's game over.
All right, so we're going 20 feet
tall. Movie with Matt Damon, and they all became little people or whatever. Yeah. And I was like, I would never do that. I'd be too scared. Like,
yeah, no. Then you're at the mercy of this corporation. What if they go bankrupt?
Yeah, like, all right, well,
Rolling Stones or Beatles?
I think you have to go Beatles here, just because Beatles.
Be a roommate for a year with Shrek or Donkey?
Huh. Hmm.
Right? That's a shitty question.
I think they both have ups and downs, but I think I would go with Donkey, honestly.
I don't think Shrek has an up.
Donkey can pull, he's got a dragon, that's impressive.
I forgot about the dragon. Donkey makes waffles.
That's a good
Fair
point.
enough.
That's a good
Love
point.
waffles too.
Worker placement or rolling dice?
I'm gonna go worker placement.
Like an onion. You're going worker placement. All right, moving down to this one. We're all
over the place.
I know. Only drink water or never eat at a restaurant?
Only drink water. Wait. Hold on. I can only ever drink water. Okay.
Right.
Hold on. I do love eating out at restaurants.
Does that mean you can't Grubhub?
Yeah, you can't Grubhub.
Well, I mean, it says never eat at a restaurant. Technically, you're not eating.
You got to eat at home.
So it's like home cooked meal all the time. I mean, those are good. I drink a lot of water, but I think I'm going never eat at a restaurant. I think I have to go that way for sure. You're
going never eat at a restaurant?
Yeah. I just gotta get good at cooking.
Donkey make you waffles.
Perfect.
Never eat at a restaurant.
He makes waffles. Why do I need restaurants? We got chicken and waffles and syrup.
Never see the last 20 minutes of a movie or last episode of a series.
Those are both so terrible.
That's brutal. That's a brutal.
Those are both so terrible. I think only because I sometimes do this, and I don't know if I'm a weirdo for this or anyone can relate, but sometimes I won't watch the last episode, like one or two of a series, because I don't want it to end. Every time I watch a series, I get really connected to, and then I watch the last episode, I get like hella sad.
My wife does that. It drives me insane. I'm like, let's watch the end. She's like, I don't know at the end.
Yeah. It gets me sad. I'm like, oh, there's never going to be any more of that. It's so sad. So yeah, I'll go with last episodes of a series because I'm a psycho and I do that sometimes.
Well, I mean, the second to last episode usually has the best thing, right? Like it's usually the pivotal one and things are happening and more exciting. The last one's usually a letdown.
Yeah, well, look at Game of Thrones, right? Whole season, I guess. Could skip.
At least the last 3 episodes, yeah.
Ugh.
That was rough.
You're in a team. Take charge or be the best at your part.
I'll just be the best at my part. Just do that.
All right. Well, here we go. We're here at the result.
Oh, no.
This is it.
This is what you chose.
All the science.
Scientifically.
Science better
you
get
are
it right.
Ellen Ripley.
Well, she's a badass. So
yeah, she is.
I'm not mad about that.
Definitely a badass.
We haven't had an Ellen Ripley before.
No, I don't think so.
Nice.
First.
Do you like cats?
Yeah, I like cats.
Why are you shaking your head, Mike?
Dog, though.
I don't like cats.
I like the chaos energy that cats put forward just in life all the time. They're just like, they're like neutral chaos if we're talking like DM like affiliations, right? They're just pure chaos, but neutrally, not in a hateful way.
They're too temperamental
I
for me.
Appreciate that.
Too temperamental.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know. I'm just not a cat person. I like that idea.
Water.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was going to need that.
Okay, but water that has flavoring is no longer just water, so wouldn't work.
All right, never mind.
What's that look for?
Wait, you can't add flavoring, so you can't have iced tea?
No, tea is not water.
Could I have like lemon water? Like I put a lemon in there? It's water with lemon.
No, that's not just water.
Just water. Jeez,
Oh,
that's
Just
rough.
water.
Shitty.
Just good
Well, you
old
better
water.
find the best water you like, and it's not going to be Dasani, that's for sure.
Mm-mm. That's why I'm never eating in a restaurant again. Fuck that. No way.
Well, you could still go to the restaurant and have your bourbon or whatever. You're just not eating.
Okay. Well,
Too many
so I can
rules.
still go to social events and
Yeah.
be social.
Just
so.
eat at
I
home
think
and then
the
go.
right
drink.
decision was made there.
Yeah, it's definitely the restaurant thing because I like flavored liquid way more.
Flavored liquid. That's one way to put it.
Yeah. What
All
would you
right,
do
so-
without your bean water?
we're going to be playing some of your games. So why don't you just tell us a little bit about, first of all, why is it called Envy Born Games?
So MB Born Games is my publishing company, and it was just a play on where I lived. I lived in Nevada at the time, but my company is called Battleborn Games because that's the state motto of Nevada. But like every single company ever uses that, and when I went to trademark it for Amazon seller reasons, there was going to be some issues, so I DBA'd as MV Born Games, and MV is just a play on the abbreviation NV for the state. And then I could trademark that without any issues. So nothing too crazy. And then the logo is just like the dice. My friend's like, the dice are wrong, right? I'm like, yeah, it's the month. The one die is 3 sides, and it's the month of my dad and brother, mom and sister's birthdays. And then the other die is when Nevada joined the Union. They're the 36th state. So just some little fun stuff I put in there, I guess.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I like those Easter egg things. My QSCon logo, the die is you can see the 3, the 1, and the 5, which is the Syracuse area code.
Oh, nice.
I think
like
I even
Easter
pointed
eggs.
that out to you that the 1 was in the wrong spot or something, and you told me why it was.
No, it's actually illegal. Like a 3-1,
Is it?
you can actually turn a die and have 3-1-5 show on a standard die. The opposite sides equal 7, so you'd actually
Right.
be able to do a 3-1-5 on a die.
Right, but I think like I was holding like a official one, and I was like, "Oh wait, this would be on this side or something." I can't remember. I remember talking to you about it though.
Yeah, I think you're just making it up.
I always make it.
You're just straight up lying now. I'm trying to get a die so I can show you, but
Yeah, I know. I was just looking around for mine. I think I just put them all up.
I know they're in here. I actually have dice for one of our guests. Oh, there we go. Here we go. So
3, 1, 5. Oh, okay, cool.
right, so it's hard to do this way because everything's so backwards. Fuck.
Didn't you just have it 3, 1,
Yeah,
5?
but
Is
it
that
was the
what?
other way. So 3-1-5 is there. So you can do it if you
Okay.
tilt it right.
Yeah.
Which I can't do. Yeah.
All right, challenge 1, 6, 1, 3. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I guess a lot of people do that. That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun having little Easter eggs in your games and stuff you work on. I put them in all my games. So
Yeah, it's like we were talking before the show about like just paying attention, the extra little detail that you do, especially if you have the control over that kind of stuff. Like when you add a little bit of, I don't know, flavor, right? Like I don't know, behind the curtain kind of flavor. It's
yeah. I don't know. It's like if
talk about.
anyone ever cares about my publishing company, that'll be a fun thing for them to like look up. Like in his earlier games when no one knew about him.
Well, that's cool about the envy. Like I didn't even think about NNV, like literal. That's cool.
Yeah, and it was almost NV, like literally just the abbreviation. And I was like,
Yeah.
let's just do the word NV.
Although you say you're in Dallas now, right?
Yeah, I just moved here in February or March. Yeah, there it is. And I actually just got my Dallas ID today, which after achieving that, or my Texas ID, after achieving that, I'm like, I can do anything possible because it was the most challenging thing ever. I was like, it was so crazy. I saw this meme the other day. It was a guy's face and it's like when you go to the DMV and you forgot your 4th grade report card. Like, that's how this process felt. I was like, I had to go back multiple times. They're booked out. They're literally booked out till January. I had to wake up at 7 a.m. every day because they do a few appointments each day and like be the first person to click on to like trying to get an appointment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I accomplished that. And I was like, you know what? It's a nice 8x11 piece of paper now for the next 4 weeks. My ID. It's so ridiculous.
You got to drive around with a plexi, like put it in a plexi in your window.
So yeah, I was like, I'm not taking this on a plane to Gen Con. I'll just take my passport. So I have that. At least I have that for now.
Oh my God.
But now I know I can accomplish anything. And Evergreen's within grasp. I got my ID in Texas.
Is it that challenging to get it in Texas?
It was just a real headache, and I had to keep going. I went back like multiple times and just
you have to make appointments and stuff like that. And yeah, you have to call it. If you call them and ask them for all the stuff that you're supposed to have, sometimes you don't get the right information. It's just it's a nightmare.
Yeah, the first time I went, I didn't have my car registered. I didn't realize I had to change it over. I still had the registration. So then I was like, oh, I'll just go down the street and get it done real quick and come back. They're like, no, you got to reschedule. I was like, damn it. It's like, no.
Oh yeah, if you want to wait, I'll go get one for you now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Give me 10 minutes. It's a pawn shop on the street.
But yeah, that's not a good thing. But yeah. But yeah. So well, welcome to Texas.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Hey, you guys
so Heavy Born Games. Yeah.
You guys are like neighbors, yeah.
If 4.5 hour drive is a neighbor, yeah.
Yeah.
Where or is that Austin or Houston? Where is that?
Houston.
Yep. Houston. Okay. I haven't been out there. I have a cousin in Austin, so I want to drive down there and see her soon. But yeah, it's
you might want to do it whenever you won't melt on the way.
It's been so hot. I came from Vegas and I'm used to the heat. Like I worked at pools bartending, like that was my job for a long time. And it's a dry heat though. It's so different than this humid heat. I'm like, I just
even in Dallas it's a little drier. Houston is a swamp, so it was like 122 today.
Oh man.
There's nothing. I've known you for 2.5 years. There's nothing I've ever heard out of your mouth that makes me want to visit Texas ever. Nothing.
There's really good barbecue, man.
Sure, but come on.
You could come down to BGG Con.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I want to.
Are you going to be at BGG Con? It's in your neighborhood now. It's in Dallas.
Yeah. So I went to BGG Spring actually.
Oh,
and last year I went to BGG Con. And this year I'm like, I live 10 minutes from it. So I'm going to go to it. I actually went on like yesterday to try and get a vendor booth and I got an error on the page. So I don't know if they sold out of vendor booths already, but I hope not. But either way.
Awesome. I'll see you there too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I have to go because it's drivable. And, if it's drivable, it's much easier. You guys, I'm always jealous of you guys talking about driving to Gen Con and Origins because everything's right around where you are. And this is the only thing that's by me. We don't even have PAX South anymore. They got rid of that. So
yeah, they got rid of it.
Wow.
Yeah,
we could drive if you ever want to drive up to Origins, or if I start vending Gen Con next year, hopefully, or if I ever get accepted, you could drive with me if you want.
It's more than 5 hours. I'm going to fly.
Okay. Well, then never mind.
I can't do it. I can't do that long drive.
I would much rather drive.
I don't mind it.
You don't mind it?
It's nice with somebody else in the car to talk to. The last one I did it alone, but I was just listening to podcasts the whole time, so it was all right.
Yeah, I used to make a drive once a month for many, many years, all the way up to near Dallas, and do it twice in one weekend every month. So it was pretty brutal. And after I stopped doing that, I was like, okay, I don't need to do that ever again.
Yeah. I don't mind driving alone because you listen to your music, you listen to your podcast, you zone out for a little while and just like deep thought kind of shit. But then being able to like road trip it with somebody and like talk and have somebody there, like I don't mind. It's nice being in this area, even though Gen Con is 9.5 hours and Origins is 6 and PAX Unplugged is 3.5, 4. Like it's nice to be able to drive because I flying all the time, like it's just not. I'd rather hop in a car and drive with somebody to a degree. Like I probably wouldn't drive. What's the trip from Texas to Indy? 15 hours, you said?
That one's 13. Origins was 16. Anything over 10 is a lot for me. Anything in like it's 10 hours, I'm like, oh, easy. That's fine. But once I get above 10, I start to get a little tired and fatigued. So
then you stop somewhere, right? Like you find a halfway.
Yeah, that's why I stopped in Nashville on the way there and on the way back. I have a buddy who lives in Nashville, so it was convenient as well. But it was just 6. That's a lot for one day. I could probably do 13 to Indy in one day. But
yeah, Bianca,
I'm pretty comfortable at 10.
Yeah, I already had that up. You should pay attention.
Our flight to Jim. See, what I hate is the connecting flights. I hate when you have to do the layovers and stuff. Those are the worst.
I was coming back from Gamma and we were delayed, and we're on the runway, like we're taxiing in. They haven't opened up the door yet. And I'm looking at my flight, like I'm getting pings from like text messages going, the gate's open, the gate's closing soon. And then it went red, like gate's closing. I'm still in the plane and they haven't opened the door yet for me to get out to go to the other thing. Like it's so stress inducing. I fucking hate it.
Yeah.
I'd much rather drive because then you could stop whenever you want, piss whenever you want, get some food, like whatever, right? Listen to your music, not worry about anything. Like it's just way fucking better. Way better.
Yeah.
2 a.m.
Awesome. Yeah, but if I'm usually going to be the only driver. So if I'm driving like 10 hours, then that's the only thing I get to do. But if I fly, I can be on the plane and I can work on stuff. I can draw. I can.
Yeah, it's true. You get a lot of work done.
Matt, I don't know who you're traveling with in this 14-hour trip, but make sure everybody has their passports this time. When they were going to Origins, one of their people in their car forgot their passport.
So what happened? Did they get?
They got their.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Oh, really? That would have been just like kick out and keep going.
Well, good luck getting home.
So I believe you've already spoken about it. So that's the thing. Like I was talking to Matt about it, and if they showed back up to the border to cross back into Canada, they cannot refuse them entrance. Like I don't know how like what the rules are there. Like they were allowed out, so I don't know what they would have to show to get back in, but they weren't. So as long as they got out, they were guaranteed to get back in.
So couldn't anyone be like,
passport,
I'm Canadian, right? Couldn't anyone just say I'm Canadian? Let me in. I don't have ID. Forgot it.
Yeah, they end it with eh.
There you go. They're like, no. You didn't end your sentence.
You have to say that you're sorry that you didn't have your ID.
Oh, there you go. Driver license.
DL. Okay. Yeah, that's reasonable.
Well, why don't we jump into a game? This is game night, right?
Yeah, let's do some stuff.
So let's jump into mind your business first.
Matt, I've heard you actually say A, so I don't feel too bad about making fun of you for it. Let me share my screen. Luckily, this is a game where there's no hidden information, right? So,
yeah.
There we go. Share screen. Let's see. What'd be better? Something like that.
Ooh, screwball.
Something like
that. Have you ever had this, Matt?
I have. It's like the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Right?
So
yeah,
good.
That stuff's pretty good.
Yep.
I'll have to get something myself in a bit.
That peanut butter. Ugh.
Oh, it's too good.
All right, so this is mind your own business, right?
Mind your business.
Or mind your business. I think I actually put.
So it's a spatial awareness puzzle game funded on Kickstarter September of 2022. And we just actually did fulfillment before Origins. So people are starting to post reviews and unboxings and rate it on BGG and stuff like that. So
nice.
Yeah, it's been cool. It's been pretty positive overall. And then I'm going to get a Amazon listing up soon and probably start to try and push it a bit more.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
So-
It's very easy to get into, where you have a certain amount of actions on your turn to play. So it's not there's strategy in trying to connect everything, but it's one of those games that's just easy to get people into and playing pretty quickly.
So we got Mike stole orange from me.
I did.
Everybody, he laughed maniacally doing it too.
I did.
Let's
So
say
everybody
that
knows.
orange.
I definitely did.
We got blue, and I chose yellow because it's my second favorite color.
That's Donnie Dijon. He's actually my favorite character in the game.
There you go. See, Mike, you made me take its favorite character.
Donnie
Fine with
Dijon.
that. I still got orange. So even if I lose this game, I won.
Yeah. So we shouldn't go through the whole teach and everything like that, but essentially we're collecting cards as cards are worth points at the end of the game. Most points wins, kind of thing, right? And we got our different. If you want to know how to play, we got our different actions that we could take. You take 3 actions, right?
Yeah, on your turn you get 3 actions.
Move, rotate something, swap something, load your cart with the cards themselves, or change over to a camp, or swap a camp, which are these.
Yeah, some of these.
Yeah.
So you could
Places
rotate it
required.
even though you're not on it, kind of thing.
Oh, we got a few.
Yeah, otherwise, you have to be on it to rotate it, right?
Yeah,
One,
or
two,
swap.
three.
So it's a board manipulation game, and you're trying to basically line up the same resource types to collect them all at once.
Hi, Katia.
But because your cart's always moving, you kind of have to time it and plan a few moves ahead normally. And there's also some take that in that where we could block each other because we can never go into each other's space. We can't swap with each other's spot or anything like that. The only thing you can do is collect from underneath someone if they're on a chain that you're trying to get.
Right. And we kind of want to end up on these little spots to have the signs here, right? Because it's an
Yeah.
extra little action that you get.
If it makes sense for you to end your turn on one of those, it's usually to your
Right.
benefit. Because you get like a bonus action. You can actually even change some of them together. Like this one's a move 2. You could move 2 spaces to another sign and then do the second sign ability.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, we got gold and gems and ore on here,
Yeah.
right?
Those are the 3
We're trying to
types.
match those. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, how do we know who goes first?
It's
Matt.
the player aid with the star on it, and I have a star, so I'll go first.
There you go. All right. So what you gonna do?
I'm gonna try and win.
So basically, what we're going to do is at the end of our turn, our cart is going to move, and then we're going to
One
come
space.
back down the row. So we'll have 10 turns. 10 turns?
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
rounds. Yeah. Is there a way to get an extra round out of something? There's
So the don't move cart will stop your cart from moving one
Right.
space. That's one of your one-time use actions. So
So
that
it
would
could
do it
be-
essentially for you.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just gonna do a swap. So I'll swap these 2, and when you swap a card, you stay on it. And I'm gonna rotate this card.
by rotate. Is it only 90 degrees, or can you hit any of the?
You can rotate it any way that you want.
Okay.
And the only reason I'm able to rotate this one is because it's a campfire.
Right.
Normally you have to be on the card. So any of you could rotate these as well just to mess me up, And then I'm actually just going to move 1 space, and I'm going to end my turn. That was 3 turns or 3 actions. So then phase 2, I read the sign. I'm not on a spot with a sign because I moved off of it. Phase 3, my cart will move. And then phase 4, I refill any empty spots. But because there aren't any, it will just go to the next player.
And you could have taken your third action to load your cart, which would have given you that 1 card, yeah?
Yeah, it would have given me 1. But now I'm kind of set up to get 2 next turn.
You're set up to get
Oh.
4, aren't you? This one, and that one.
Well, right now, the only thing that's connected here.
Oh, it
is
have to be
the
to your
gold.
card.
Yeah,
right.
it would be these 2 gold because they're chained into my cart. This is a nice combo, this coal, but it's not going into my cart or anything yet. So
Yep.
maybe I can get it to at some point, but we'll have to see what cards come out.
But you're also banking on one of us to not rotate that camp because
Yeah, you could rotate it or even swap it and mess stuff up for me. It's not like a lot of cards at once. So I don't,
Right.
I'm just like they might not, but if you do, it's your
All right,
prerogative.
Mike, what you gonna do? You gonna mess stuff up for people? Like taking their favorite colors?
only for you. I'm not going to score any points. My entire game is just going to be to fuck with you.
Great.
Well, I'm gonna do
Why do
that.
I have cards in my hand?
Those should not be there. I think I accidentally spammed a bunch of extra cards, so you could just delete them if you
I'll
want.
throw those away.
I don't have any. All right, so I can move, rotate, swap. What do I want to do?
You should just rotate 3 times.
Yeah, I can tell you what to do.
Rotate 360.
I'm not going to do that. I'm going to swap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. I'm going to move and I'm going to fill my cart.
Okay.
So that gives me this and this.
Because the gold matched. You
Right.
you pick one element, basically.
Did I do that too quick? So if you look at this is my cart, and what's going into my cart are these 2 gold, or this trail of gold, which are 2 cards.
Yeah.
So I get those.
And you get new cards, right?
That was my 2. Yeah, so I got 2 points. So I took my 3 actions. I read the sign. I'm not on a sign. I move the cart, and I refill. Where's the refill deck? Over there. And then you refill.
Yeah,
Nice.
And you just flip it over whatever way it falls.
Yeah, you don't get to rotate it when you refill. And then it's you, Chris.
All right. Well,
just to point out, you can rotate any campfire. You don't have to be on the campfire to rotate the campfire.
Yeah, you could swap them too, so you can move them closer to you if you want to try and use it.
You can swap the campfire.
Yep.
Yeah, so like if you wanted to move this, you could swap these 2 if you wanted.
They have to be next to each other, though, right?
Yeah, it's something you could swap it with a card adjacent to it.
Yeah. You can get rid of this one that's going right into Matt's cart, though, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, but why didn't you do that if that's the case?
Because I wanted to get 2 cards.
Right.
Neither of us want Matt to get 2 cards.
I'm going to rotate. I'm going to rotate.
So you have to move to it because that one doesn't have a campfire.
Oh, yeah, right. I'd have to move, then rotate, and that'd be it, right?
Yeah, so it's like
got
to be pretty reserved with your actions. I mean, you could stop the cart, or you could use your bonus actions if you want it.
Yeah, you can use this.
That's
all right. Let me take that back then.
All right.
I forgot that I had to move. Okay. So how about? Man, still can't do that.
Yeah, the 3 actions is fun. It's limiting, but it's fun.
Yeah, I've played with some people who are like, well, I think I should have 6. I'm like, all right, well, you don't. So,
but have you played with 6?
We have.
Okay, let's see. I guess I'll move here. I will rotate. Ooh, not that many times. There. And I'll rotate this one. And then my cart moves. All right.
Oh, well, you'd have to move here first.
What was that? Oh, yeah, you're right.
Rotate that. So you could rotate it next turn, basically.
Right. Let me put it back where it was. I think that's where it was.
There you go.
You can stop cheating anytime.
I mean, eventually I'll get away with it.
You don't get 4 actions. The card says 3. So like.
But I want 4 actions.
Nope. You gave up the star. If you kept the star, maybe. But you can do 2 extra actions by using this card.
It's true.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna load 2.
You would
I'll load these 2. Since they were.
Does it get refilled now, or do you have to wait till the end?
It's always the last thing to happen. But you could always swap a card into there and then load again. Like you can do things that get multiple loads in a single turn. And then I'm going to move here. And I'm going to swap these two like that. So I load it, I moved, and I swapped. So now I'm not on a sign. So I'm not going to do anything. My cart will move, and then I'll refill the mine. Ooh, 2 dead ends.
Signs everywhere.
Ooh, a couple signs.
This one's really good. So the load one with a wild, that's saying one of the resources in your chain doesn't have to match. And it gives you a free load action.
That's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a good card. We actually changed it. Those cards are curved now because people were using them to block each other from doing anything and would just camp them. But now because they have 2 curves on them, basically anyone can collect them.
All right.
What you doing, Mike?
I'm going to swap a campfire.
I can't believe you've done this.
You got a comment here.
I don't. Who's that?
I know Aiden. He's a friend, so I guess he's talking to me, but I don't know who Brandon Hare is.
Yeah, I don't know who Brendan Hare is. All right, so I did one action.
That's all you get, right? Just one.
Yeah, you get 4, I get none. That's what we're gonna do. All I'm gonna do my entire game is move my cart. That's all. There's no way I can get that. Oh, I can. I
know what you can do.
Yeah, one of the things I can get an extra card out of this, right? I can swap the card I'm on with the card above me.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2, and then for 3, I'll load these 3.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
1. Yeah, seems a little cheatery.
No cheatery. I mean, Matt, back me up. I'm not cheating.
It was a legal move.
Thank you. And then that was 3 actions. So I'll flip. And I'll flip.
Oh, wow.
And I'll flip.
Campfire galore.
And I'll go here.
And now you've essentially body blocked me.
Ah.
That's all right.
Wait, how? Oh, yeah, because you can't fuck with my tile.
Yeah, I can't move through you.
All right.
If I want it to go that way.
Okay.
All right, 3 actions.
Well, I was going to do more.
Nope. 3. Only 3.
All right. So I will rotate this one. Actually, where was that? Sorry. I will. If I swap, I move with it, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's too bad. All right. I'm just going to go ahead and get this out of my way then. I'm going to move that. I'm going to move here, and then I'll load these 2. Where am I putting these cards that I'm collecting?
Oh, you just put them to the side. When we're playing in person, I normally put them underneath my cart, like you're loading them into your cart. But
oh wait, I had a.
So you rotated and moved. So and a load. So that was 3 actions. Got it.
Yep. Instead of moving there, I'm going to move here just so we can see the sign thing going.
Okay.
So this lets me move to a corner or to a camp.
Campfire.
So if I move to this corner, I can then also chain that, right?
You could read that sign, yeah. So now you can move 2 spaces.
Okay. And then kind of end up going wherever. I'll move here.
All right.
All right. Cart moves, new cards.
Oh, Mike, I think you forgot to move your cart.
You're right.
Right, yeah.
Ha! Cheat! Just kidding.
Now I'm cheating. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to move here. and I'm gonna swap these two.
I just forget you could swap those.
Wow, look at that combo I just gave you.
Oh man, don't do that. What the fuck?
I'm such a nice guy.
How does that benefit you?
I have a plan that's not working at all, so I know exactly what I'm doing, and it's not working well.
Perfect.
And I'm going to move here. So I moved, and I swapped. All right, so my turn's going to end again. Very lackluster.
Oh man.
What you up to, Mike?
Now I'm in your way a little bit, though.
Try and fuck your shit up.
It's not anything I set up. Didn't expect it to happen. So
Yeah, I don't like you getting 3 cards though.
You could rotate that campfire on, and then he would get 4 cards.
I mean, I'm not doing that either.
I don't mind that.
No. There's no gems around that get me into there. I can fuck with this one. Oh god, it's gonna go here. That's shit. And you're here.
Decisions.
Yeah,
I'm
why
just
are you
hanging
over
out.
here? You know your cart's over here, yeah?
I have a plan, but I don't know if it's going to work.
What is it, to help Chris win?
No, it's not.
I didn't think there was a traitor in this game.
Checked in the mail.
God. I don't know what
The
the fuck to
secret
do.
traitor.
I don't even think I can get anything out of this. I can flop this.
You could get 1, 2.
Thanks, Matt.
You can think ahead.
They add up.
Or just run around randomly like I am and let other people fill it in for you.
That's much better. They're much better. I like that. That's a really good plan. I'm going to rotate this campfire.
All right.
Oh, wrong way. I'm going to swap these two.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swap this campfire over.
I see what you're doing here.
And then I'll not on a sign. I move the cart and then I refill. All right, Chris.
Yeah, I was hoping you'd do some other stuff. Setting me up for other things.
No. You got 3. Just load your cart and get your 3 cards.
I was looking for more. I was being greedy.
No, not for me. Apparently, Matt's on your team.
No, I have a plan, but I don't know if it's going to work.
I've heard that a couple turns now, Matt. I don't believe you. What are our 3 things? It's +2 actions. Oh, don't move the cart. And
then the other one's like a teleport. So any card that you're on, you'll take it and swap it with the one in front of your cart. That one's really good when used correctly.
You don't get to rotate that tile. It just just the way it is goes right in front of your cart.
Right.
That's a good one.
Well, why do you have to stay on that spot there?
He's got to protect his campfire.
I don't like that.
Me?
Yeah, you. He wants.
Why are you looking at my shit?
He wants the gold campfire.
I want the gold campfire you're sitting on that you moved away.
You can't get it. How do you get it? You're all the way up here.
Well, if you weren't on it,
it'd be right here. Yeah,
swapped it away.
I could swap you.
Oh,
But you're on it, so you're guarding it basically.
Yeah.
There are plenty of other campfires. Go somewhere else. There's 3 other campfires.
Let's see. How about trying to think of something I can do that won't. And that won't be any use to me.
Got that pretty wild card there.
Yeah, no.
Probably put
That's
that
what I'm
in.
trying to utilize here, but I can't find a way to do it. Okay, well, I don't think I need to move. Okay, so I'm going to move here.
Okay.
And my other actions, let's see. Let's have some fun. Let's switch these.
Ooh.
And then let's let's do it again.
I thought you were gonna swap the two that were next to each other. Because they have the exact same layout.
And then this reading the sign lets me get a free load with one wild, right?
Yeah, so you'll collect all three of those.
All three of these plus one, right?
Well, you had +1 and then you moved it away. Now there's
Oh, I didn't know it had to be connected.
Jerk.
I didn't know
So,
it
like,
needed to be connected.
you were set up to connect like the gems into that gold, and you would have got 5 cards, but then you moved it away twice.
Well, this is connected.
No, it isn't.
yeah,
but it
it's
has
not
to be through
connected
the
to your
same thing,
chain. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it had to be connected.
No,
Oh, that sucks.
I'm gonna take it back.
I mean, there you go.
So there's an asterisk already on this game, is what I'm thinking.
No, nothing new has been revealed.
Got it.
There we go. We'll just do that.
So now you're reading the
Okay.
sign.
Yeah.
So you get the one I'm on too, because it chained
it was
into a
connected.
gold piece.
That's right. I forgot I could take it from you.
Yeah, so that was a nice pickup for you.
Even though you cheated.
Didn't cheat.
You did.
Didn't
You made a
finish my
move,
turn.
and Matt
I didn't
was
take
like,
my
"Oh, you
hand off
could've
the
done
piece.
that." No. You made a move, and Matt was like, "Oh, you could have benefited doing this," and you were like, "Oh, then I'll do that instead."
No, I was trying to benefit doing that, and I didn't know the rule. I was doing it on purpose.
I teached poorly. I'll pick up my guy.
There you go.
All right.
Ace.
So you moved your cart too already?
Yeah, I did.
All right. So I'm going to do some stuff. All right. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. All right. And then I'm going to use my bonus 2 actions. And I'm also going to use my swap location adjacent to cart. So I'm going to swap the location I'm on, the location in front of my cart. And I still have 2 actions left, because that was a free action, obviously. So for one, I'll rotate this.
Ooh.
And for my last one, I'll collect these.
Wow. That was well thought out.
That's what I was trying to do for like 2 turns, and then it just kept getting messed up. So my cart will move. Oh, sorry. I'm not on a sign. I would have been there. So I'll refill. And then it'll be Mike's turn.
What you doing, Mike?
I think I'm only going to get 2 cards. Shit.
You kind of messed up. You had a nice build going. I saw what you were trying to do.
Yeah, and then Chris came along and backtracked his turn. Interesting. Well, I mean, I could 1, 2, and collect, which is 2. That's all I can do. Unless I plan for this, which is not going to help. It's around me right now. Where the hell is Chris's meeple? There it is. All right.
Why you don't want to know where my meeple is?
Because I want to know if I don't move my card, if you can fuck with what I'm going to do, which I think you can. But
for the record, you were both right there. I was just trying to mess up both of you.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna.
I didn't know he was gonna zip across the.
I was like,
get out of there.
using all my bonus actions.
Yeah.
Doing all kinds of stuff.
2. 3. And then I'll use my 2 others
Nice.
to rotate that and collect.
Yeah. So you can get 3.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
Nothing wrong with 3.
No,
I take 1 a lot of times. They add up.
well, I mean, if you see a way to get me 4 or 5, I'll just redo my entire turn.
I mean, you
see
get
a-
your plus
I see a
two.
bunch of stuff, but it
actions.
would require different actions to be taken. So
You get your plus 2 actions. Go toward that.
Already did it.
Oh, you already
Oh.
used your plus 2?
I did. Thanks.
Oh, well, I didn't know.
And then I'm on. So I'm on a. Oh no, refill is the last thing. Yeah.
yeah, so your cart will move too.
Right. Okay.
All done.
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. It's like everything's so close, but all the campfires went away.
Yeah,
There's like
Well,
one
there's a lot
campfire
of them.
left.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
they were all out early.
Yeah. I'm gonna move here. Man, it's too bad that's not. I guess it could be. I will swap. And I'm gonna do my. What do we just flip these 2 actions? I'm
Yeah,
gonna
you
do
just
my
flip it
2
over.
actions. Do my 2 actions. Well, I still have 1 action left, so I guess I got 3 actions left.
Right.
Which is. So I moved, I swapped, now I rotated, so I got 2 more actions, right?
Yeah.
I might have burned that too much. Oh no! I know what I'm doing. This is that was 1 off. All right. Well, then I'll use my 2 to do that. 2 moves,
Reload.
and then grab
Nice.
4 cards.
Wait, you can't move twice and load. Loading is an action.
It's a free load.
What?
It's a free.
Oh,
He's reading the
God.
sign
Is it
at
a
the end
sign?
of his turn.
Yeah. Shit.
There's one over here as well, but we, like I said, we changed them so they have curved sides like this now, so they get collected a lot more often.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the things people were kind of abusing a bit.
All right, moved my cart.
Yep.
So now the end of our next turn, we don't move our cart. We just stay where we are. Oh, hey, Rob.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Said I don't. It's been a while since I played the 3rd player, but yeah, we would just leave it in place, I would say, and then move back.
What if the don't move the cart action was used?
So we're saying like after this is the cart. It just kind of like rotates around to start going, or would it go there?
Oh.
So we're just saying it would just stay in place again.
Right.
Because I don't remember 100%, and that seems okay to me. So I'm going to sort of rotate that, move, and rotate this. And then my turn will end, and
And you leave it.
yeah.
All right.
What's up, Rob?
I'm gonna move 1. Wait, no, I'm not.
See, you can undo something.
Well, I didn't have any help, right? Coaxing me into no, you should do this to
It
get more
wasn't
points.
help. I was trying to do it.
All I said was no, you can't do that now because you did this.
I'm
It's
gonna
Rob Berg, right? I think. Doing good. We're just showing them mind your business. Chris is cheating, apparently.
I mean, come on, we can agree he's cheating. One, two. I got one. I can just rotate this one. I'll do that. And then, all right, so those are my 3 actions. Then I read the sign. The thing is jump to a camp or a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Where's a camp? Here's a camp.
There's a camp. Or the 2 empty, or there's 3 empty corners you can jump to.
Yeah, I think I'm going to jump to the camp.
2 camps.
I'll jump to this camp. Where's the other camp?
Over here.
Oh, over here. Yeah.
Kind of utilizing it, though.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was my sign. And then move the cart, which I don't do. It
just turns around, yeah.
Right. And then I'm done.
Okay. You got this nice, lovely dead end piece right there.
Yeah. It's not very helpful.
Yeah, the nubs are kind of the worst.
I could swap, but it doesn't really go to anything. Huh. Because swapping, let me know if I'm wrong. Swapping location adjacent to cart, it has to be the 2 next to it?
Yeah, so if you're using the teleport or one-time use action, wherever you're at, like if you were here, this card would swap with this card.
Okay, I think I saw you do that earlier.
You're like right next to each other here, so you wouldn't need to utilize that card there.
Right.
But it's like if you get really far from your cart too, because maybe you're trying to sabotage me or Mike more, then it's a way to get quickly back to your cart without having to move all the way back.
Gotcha. Huh. Oh man. Okay. Yeah, it's not a great little corner to be in here. Let's see. Can I move through the same spot as him, or am I blocked from that direction?
He kind of body blocked you here a little bit.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, I didn't know that. I wouldn't have gone there, Chris. I'm so sorry.
Oh, well, you can undo your turn.
No, it's too late. We already revealed new shit.
Rob, are you going to Gen Con? You're going to Gen Con, right, Rob? Pretty sure. Pretty sure you said you were.
Yeah, I think I gotta just accept that this is gonna suck. So
yeah, you're gonna have a rough turn here. Sometimes about just getting ready for like your future turn, you know.
Yeah. How about I swap and I rotate. And then we'll switch this one.
Oh yeah.
And I get a free load because I was sitting on that sign.
Yeah.
And the sign's gone. All right.
That's mine.
And then I move back this way?
Just we're staying one.
Oh,
we
stay one.
Okay. The cart. Yeah.
Gotcha. That's what you were saying.
That might be. I'd have to check the rules, and it's not that serious. So. I'm gonna move. Wait, am I gonna move? Yeah, I'll just. So I'll move. I'm gonna swap these 2.
Oh wow. Yep.
Oh, did you need that?
No. You got a nice 4 there.
Yeah, but I'm gonna use my don't move cart, so my cart doesn't move.
Nice.
And then so my turn ends. Do I want to read the sign and move 2? Yeah, I'm gonna move 2, and then I'm gonna read this sign and move 2 again.
And then you're gonna read that sign and move 2 again, and then we're in a perpetual loop.
We're in an infinity loop now. Yeah, no, I think I'm just gonna end my turn. Rotate to adjacent. Actually, I'll move here for my serious move too. I'll just move the 1 and then rotate this because I can rotate 2 adjacent. So I'll just rotate like that. And then yeah, my card doesn't move, and it's your turn.
All right.
Where's your cart, Mike? Oh, there it is.
Over here. So I think I'm going to use my swap location.
Okay.
Eee.
And that's not an action, correct?
Yeah, that's free.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I want to rotate for 1. Oh no, that's not going to work. That ain't going to work. I need to get this up here. So I'll swap for 1. That makes more sense.
Okay.
I'll load for 2.
Yeah, it's gonna take the 1 you're on.
Right. But I still exist in that space, right?
Yeah. And you could. Sorry, I didn't really tell you guys this, but you could move through empty spaces, or you could even swap with empty spaces as well.
Right. So I can move this campfire down to here.
Yeah, you can.
I do that all the time.
It's on your head.
All right.
Your guy would move up to the blank spot right now, but if you're just going to refill it, that's fine. Because you swapped. So you
right.
Swap.
Well, if I swap the campfire, though, would I say
you could just move the campfire. Sorry, you don't have to swap.
Right, with the empty spot, so I would be on the campfire?
Yeah, I forgot it's a campfire, so you could just move it.
Because I don't want Chris to fuck with it again.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Oh, look, that's a nice one for you.
And then I move that.
All right. Things got moved on me a little bit here. That's all right.
Just a campfire.
All
I just
right.
moved
Yeah,
the campfire. It was too hot.
We'll catch up, Rob, at Gen Con for sure, man. Can show you Kalahari.
All right, I'm gonna rotate. No, I'm not gonna rotate. That's bad. Yeah, I could just take 1 and move on with my life because this is pretty brutal.
Yeah, you had that nice gold earlier on, but now it's been a little rough for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna move here. I'm gonna load this 1 card. And then I'm gonna rotate that one.
Okay.
I think that's me.
Well,
And then I move it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mine's only behind because I use my don't move card.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And you guys both have your still. So I'm obviously gonna load for my first action. I'll get these 4. Then this is kind of nice already. I have all these nubs coming up. It's awful.
Did this game start off with this theme?
It was just like lines and shapes and stuff, and then we just thought the cave and miners made sense for what we were doing.
Cool.
Theme wise, and Art came up with the theme too. He's like, this is what I think makes sense. I'm like, yeah, that works for me. I don't really know what to do with my turn here.
All you were concerned about were those 4. And
yeah, so I loaded for 1, I moved, and then I'm gonna swap these 2.
And you got more move.
And then, yeah, I can move 2 more. And I'm just going to move 1 space to here. And then my turn will end because I'm not going to jump to any camp, corner, or corner. And then my cart will move, and I'll refill the mine.
All right.
Ooh, I don't like that at all.
I'm totally cool with that.
That ain't good.
Sometimes you get a little lucky with the draw.
Yeah. I'm gonna move. I'm gonna rotate. Not my meatball. I'm gonna move the card. There we go. And then I'm gonna load those 4.
Yeah, nice.
And then before we got to move the cart, then refill the mine. So I'm going to use my fuck.
Gonna use a blind?
Yeah, can he load it and decide to use it then?
No, he has to use it before
Oh,
he
okay.
refills.
Ooh,
Well,
that's
because
hard.
order of operations, right? Number 3 is move the
Yes.
cart and then refill. So I'd have to
Yes.
choose
Ooh.
now. Since
That's
I'm
rough.
over here, I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Ooh,
Yeah,
gamble.
might get something good.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And then I think the rule state left to right, top to bottom, right?
Yeah, that's technically the correct way to do it.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I did that last
Well, I
time.
don't want to do it randomly and then Chris call me out for, oh, yeah, of course you went that way.
I would never.
It did not work
Hey,
out.
there you go.
I mean, I guess.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, now I don't want
There's
to do
nothing
what
to
I was.
complain about.
I don't want to do what I was gonna do now because that would help you.
Yeah, don't do that.
I helped Chris once, so maybe I can help you once too.
I'm good with that.
It's only fair, right?
Yeah. Are we good?
Where are
with
your
that?
cards? Where's your stack of cards?
Me?
For me?
I'm over here.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I'm at 11.
Close game.
Yeah. What are you at?
14.
Oh,
See over there complaining and whining all day, and you're winning.
Who's complaining? Whining, yes, because you took back your turn. Complaining, no.
Let's see. I can move. Man, there's no more coal over here, so why do I even want to do that? You guys have all the coal over there.
yeah, I got a nice little chain of coal. I'm not mad about at all.
Yeah, Matt's gonna get at least 2 of them. You can get 2 of them.
Yeah. I was just looking for more, being greedy. All right,
Always
so I'll
want
go
more.
over there, turn, and pull it.
It worked. My plan worked.
Well, I really just want new cards because
You want to move, not move it up? Too late.
what was it?
So you want to not move your cart blind too?
Oh no. I'm fine moving.
You're the only one with action or single actions left. Oh, you got two
Yeah,
gold
no.
left though.
Oh, that's good.
All right, so now
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here wondering what would Ripley do. You know,
Oh,
what
it's like a, if you know, you know kind of thing. I like it.
I'm gonna swap like this, and then I'm gonna swap again, and then I'm gonna load these 2, and I'm happy with that. My cart will move.
Ooh, nice setup already, huh?
It went too fast. I definitely should have read my signs. Oh well.
What? Well, you can do it now, right?
Well,
No.
'Cause you haven't revealed anything.
yeah, it's fine.
Oh, yeah, I guess you could.
It's all right.
I mean, Chris likes house rules, so.
There's no house rule.
All right, I'm going to swap for 1.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Nothing to sneeze at there.
No, it's 3 cards, but what do I want to do? Do I want to stay here or do I want to move? Where are our campfire? This is the only campfire. Interesting.
Yeah, it just came out.
Yeah. I'll move for 2 and load these 3
All
for
right.
my third action. And then I'll move the cart and I'll replenish.
All right. So I can have 2, or I can have. That's it. I can have 2. And 2 more. It's just kind of trickling in after all this.
Set up for a bigger turn next turn. Bigger pull next turn. Whatever.
Yeah, with you guys all messing with stuff though.
I've just been focused on my own things.
Yeah, Chris and his wife Erin are behind, asking for troubles.
Yep. She's the brains that just make things orange. Okay, let's see. That's just an
Have you
extra
played it,
one.
Rob?
I'm gonna move 2, and then I'm gonna take these 2,
You would.
and then before revealing, I get the sign.
Yeah, where are you going?
Move 2 with this.
You also have your 2 single actions left.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep the cart there.
Oh, it's the other one.
Oh, that's the other one. Yep.
Yeah.
And yeah, I'm good.
Ooh,
Oof.
nice.
All right. Didn't work out like I hoped.
Move.
Might be all right though.
Yes. I think I got a power move here.
Uh-oh. Another
All right,
one?
move. Yeah, I think I got a good move here. So I'm going to move there, right? I'm going to swap these 2. Then I'm going to swap these 2 because it's a campfire. Now I'm going to read the sign and move 2 to here. I'm going to read the sign and move 2 to here. And then I'm going to read the sign and load 1 with a wild. I get 4.
Nice.
All right. And then the cart will move, and I'll refill the mine. But now I'm far from my cart, and I have 2 nubs at the end, and those are terrible. So
Lots of curves. All right, Mike, where are you going?
I have not a clue, sir. Not a fucking clue.
yeah, my future doesn't look so nice. We're gonna have to figure something out.
I think I can get 2 out of this turn at least, but then I'm really not doing shit. Well, let's see. I'm going to rotate for 1. I'm going to swap for 2. And then I'll pull these 2.
Okay.
See what happens. All right. And then I'll reload.
And your cart moves 1 space as well.
All right.
All right. I'm going to move here. I'm going to rotate it. I'm going to use my swap ability to swap this. And then I'm going to load these 3.
We should set up a time to play this on a game night, like a TTS game night. Play.
Oh, yeah. I don't think it's on TTS. It's on Tabletopia.
Whatever. Digital.
Yeah.
one of those things.
What's on Tabletopia?
Chris's game, Asking for Trouble.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've never used Tabletopia, but I know some people use it. It's a tabletop simulator, right?
I'm done.
Yeah, it's friendlier. It's more user friendly, where it's just click
really?
the link and you're in. I think TTS if you're more into coding, TTS has more variability in what you can do in presenting the game, but Tabletopia is easier.
Yeah, TTS gives you more options to build it, but it's a easy because all you need is a browser to play the Tabletopia. You don't need to actually buy.
Yeah, because Steam, it's like $10 on Steam, right?
Or $20 sometimes.
Yeah, you can get it. Oh, yeah, the discount is usually 10.
Usually, like I could run Tabletopia on my Mac and stream from my Mac with not a problem. But Tabletop Simulator, I need another computer in order to do it because it takes up too much.
Just witness you Matt cheat here. I haven't cheated.
No, Chris has cheated.
I did not cheat.
All right, so I'm gonna move.
Jury's still out on that one.
And I'm gonna move, and I'm just gonna load one card.
Wow.
And then my cart's gonna move, and that goes up here. There's not much I can do, you know. I don't have any bonus actions, and my setup is not ideal. So,
yeah. Are we all 3 out of bonus actions now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Aiden, you have this game. Have you played it yet? You backed the Kickstarter.
There's really not much going on here.
Yeah, and you're pretty far from your car.
Yeah.
When was the Kickstarter
near you?
Yeah, I can utilize that at least.
It was in September of 2022.
Okay, that's a quick fulfillment if you said people are starting to get it.
Yeah, I fulfilled the week basically before Origins.
Wow, that's
and even
really
then
quick.
It was delayed. Like it had like 2-3 months of delays. I like to try and get games pretty ready before I launch, like pretty far along.
Right.
And I'm not trying to like take shots at anyone, but like when you do a campaign and then it's 3 years before it fulfills, I'm like, that's kind of shitty, I understand things get held up and stuff, but I think people would be better off. And I know that it comes with more development costs, but trying to get it ready, fleshed out pretty good. At least that's, just how I try and do it.
Yeah.
Oh no. I'm only going to be able to get one card next turn. Damn it. Mistakes were made.
Yeah, right. I don't think I can do shit. I'm going to flop Campfire for 1. I got to do it now because next turn I don't even know what's going to happen.
Quinn. Come here, Quinn. Quinn's joining the party. Come say hi. Come say hi to everyone.
Rotate 2 adjacent. Oh, that's interesting.
Come on. Good girl. It's a dog. Quinn has entered the stream.
Yeah.
My girl.
Yeah.
She looks like she's ready to play. Go outside, get something to eat, something.
She was just taking a nap. She's some of the Easter eggs in my games, by the way. I hide her in my games.
That's cool.
Good girl.
I try to do the same thing.
Yeah, they're fun. I love stuff like that.
Okay, good girl. Jason, I have to stay there. 1, 2. I'm going to load for 2.
2.
Like I swapped the Campfire for 1. I loaded for 2.
Oh, okay. I thought you were loading 2 cards, and I was like, how?
Oh. Yeah, no, I was like, huh? Same thing.
I'm going to swap for my 3rd action, and then my whatever is rotate 2 adjacent. So I'll rotate this one, and I'll rotate this one.
No. These are your.
Oh, because it's not adjacent, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Well, that's adjacent. I'll do that. And
Oh,
then-
diagonal is adjacent.
Well, I rotated this one.
Well, diagonal isn't, but it's always up to 2. You don't have to do 2. Like it's always move up to 2 spaces or.
Oh, it's 2 adjacent to this tile, not 2 adjacent tiles.
2 adjacent to the tile that you're on, that the sign is on.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Derek wants to know if she's the blue healer.
I'll rotate
Yes. Yeah. She is a blue healer. Yeah. Also known as ACD or Australian cattle dog, but yeah, blue healers more commonly known. A lot of times people say Australian shepherd. I'm like, no, not that. And then there's red healers as well, and they look the same, but they have the red fur.
Are you done with your turn there?
I am done with my turn.
Yeah. I was hoping you do some kind of miracle that gave me something.
Nah, I'll stay away from that.
I was saying, I think we all got some pretty lackluster end of turns going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surrounded with anything. I'm just going to go over here and then load this one.
Okay.
See what I get here. Something to do nothing with. Great. Goes there. All right.
And this is awful, so I'll swap these 2. And I'll load 1 card. And then I will swap these 2. And I'll be out of turns. So I'll just refresh this, and I am done.
What's your tiebreaker in the game?
It is whoever has the most gems on their cards.
Gems, gold, and gold.
Yeah.
I don't think I can win. I'd have to take 3 cards just to tie. Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely see 3 or 2 for you, but.
Yeah.
2 for me?
Oh, for you, 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
You only get 1.
Yeah, there's no. I couldn't. I mean, it's just easy to just take 1 and be done. But
yeah. The only you could have gotten 2 if you played it differently last turn, but
thanks, Matt.
I thought you were gonna hit this end your turn on the +2 move and then move over there further. But you didn't know it was gonna come out either, though. You didn't know this card was gonna be lined up the way you needed it.
Yeah, and there's no way 3 actions would get me there, but I wouldn't. I need a 4th to load a 2nd card.
Yeah.
So I'll just take my 1.
Yep.
And I mean, whatever, 1, 2, and then I'll load for 3, and then replenish.
All right. In the last turn.
Yep, and I'm gonna swap here.
Oh, so you will tie.
Turn.
And load.
And then load. No, because I only have 19, right?
Yeah, but you just got 2.
Right, but don't you have 22?
I have 19.
I have 21. Yeah, we tied 21.
Oh.
So now the tiebreaker would be whoever has most gems.
Where did I see 22? I thought I saw 22. Are all 3 of us have 21?
I think it was this pile. The draw.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was looking at that
one from there. Yeah, it was 22.
So we got to look and see.
Yeah, whoever has the most gems will win.
Looks like I've got 1.
Quite a beauty. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, Quinn's the best. I do have a dog, Rob. She's actually on the cover of one of my tiny games, 16 Candies.
I got 14.
Oof, that's a lot.
I think I got him, though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a lot here, too. Yeah.
Yep.
3, 6.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Ooh, by 1.
Nice.
Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah,
Just-
just barely.
Let's get rid of those. There you go.
Sure. Is this you? Is this you?
Look at them all like hanging out in the air. That's kind of cool.
I got you
Like
by
how
1.
they fell. Yeah,
That's fun. I like that a lot. I like the restriction, right? Because you always want, if I only had one more action. Oh, I needed one more action. And it's
yeah. And
It's
that's
good.
kind of when we added those player abilities just to give those one-time use feel-good moments where you can do stronger combos, which adds like the fun factor, you know?
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we wanted it to be restrictive. We wanted it to be like you had to really decide or plan for future turns.
Mm.
And but I always tell people, I'm like, it's a good game, or people, I'm like, it's a spatial awareness game. And they're like, I don't like. I'm like, you're gonna hate this game, then don't play it. Like, doesn't mean it's a bad game or anything. It just means it's not the type of game you like.
The thing I kept forgetting to do is to swap with me on it to move my piece without spinning a move. Yeah.
It takes a a play to really okay, yeah, now it all sticks, kind of, maybe 2, and then even starting to see some of the sign combos and everything, it starts to like really come together.
Yeah.
I remember I demoed this so many times with people and like was tweaking it, and the artist as well, Gabby, who did the art for Sirens, but also she is really good at the game. Like we both played it a lot, so whenever I would play against her, it'd be fun because we're like on the same like skill level because we both played it so much, and she'd always kick my ass though. I'd be like, how did you do that?
I think my favorite part of the game is the campfire. Like the idea that you can rotate and move the campfire, which is across the board, because you can set it up to be in line with something you have coming. Like that's really clever, right? It's not just about your tile and your adjacent tiles. You're looking at the campfires, which are across the board, which can help you lean into one of the trails or whatever. That's really good.
Yeah, it forces more player interaction as well. And so do the signs. When you're able to jump to a corner or a campfire and get around and stuff, it helps you to kind of have some of those moments.
Right.
There's games where people like just are going for each other's throat, take that the whole time, and there's other games where people just focus and do their own thing.
Good.
But yeah,
good. So the game is in one box is 1 to 2. You can get 2 boxes to play 2 to 4, 1 to 4, I guess.
Yeah, so it started off as a 1 to 2 player game, and then people wanted to, as we were demoing it, people wanted to play higher player counts. So we developed that out and balanced it, but we still wanted to keep that like a lower price point for solo gamers and duo gamers, and that's kind of why we did the 2 box. So it's still approachable. Even if you're unsure, you could buy one, see if you like it, and then commit to the other one if you want. But yeah, they're both standalone, 1 to 2 players. If you combine them, you can play 1 to 4, and then
They have different covers.
They have, they can make a combined image when they're next to each other, and then each box has a different color meeple and goblin inside of them.
Yeah, and if you look at the bottom, there's the orange pickaxe, and the other way, the blue shovel.
Yeah. So if you combine the decks in the top corner, some will have a little shovel and some will have a little pickaxe, so they can easily separate them. And if you look on the prototype, it's just little dots right now on this version. This was an older, dated version of the game.
Oh, nice.
So
yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, thanks.
I gotta play it with the goblins. I need to know what the goblins do.
For those that missed the Kickstarter, you have it on your website, retail?
Yeah, so I do. I have a website, envyborngames.com, where it's up available. If you get both, it's a discounted price point. I think I still have my backer kit late pledge open that I need to close. And then I'll get it up on Amazon soon, too, probably when I get back from Gen Con. I know a lot of people are like anti-Amazon, but I'm an indie guy, and until I get in more retailers, I use all the sales channels available to me. I'd love to be in more retail. So if you're a retailer watching, carry my stuff.
Are you? I know you're doing the first exposure at Gen Con, but does anybody have it for sale at Gen Con?
No.
Okay.
I thought Bridge, because I work with Bridge for distribution. I don't think they have a booth though, because normally when I'm at an event that the they're at an event I can't attend, they'll have it there for sale.
Right.
But I don't think they're going to Gen Con, but I might be mistaken. If they are, they'll have it.
Okay.
Let me late pledge it for you. Yeah, after I fulfilled and everything.
Yeah.
I was like, I should probably get around to closing that.
Yeah, I met Bridge. I was either last Gen Con or last Origins, and I ended up getting a game called Goryo that was in there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, that game's
It's
so
like the
good.
cat on it, right?
Yeah, with the spirit
Yeah.
cat, and it's knocking over all the
Mhm.
antiques, and you got to try and trap it. That's Mr. Jack is one of my favorite heads-up games, just because of the way it feels, where you're trying to trap either you're the imposter or you're the cops. And Goryo really gave me that same kind of feeling. I really liked it. It was really cool components, really nice gameplay, smooth and fun.
Yeah, it's a beautiful game too.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
You know what? I know. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I know David Finn will be at Gen Con. I don't know if they have a booth though, but I remember him putting up a thing for like make an appointment with me during Gen Con. So they will definitely be there. I just don't know if they have a booth presence.
Cool. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, thanks for playing. Glad you liked it.
I enjoy it, and I like that it's very versatile too, right? It's got the co-op, the competitive, the solo mode. Like it's got a lot of stuff depending on what you're into, how you like to play games, and it's also really compact, like easy to travel with, really easy to learn. It's got a lot going for it.
Yeah, I tried to make it cater to as many different gaming group sizes and demographics really out there.
Right.
And that's why it has the solo, the co-op, the competitive, the 1 to 4, the goblins. Like we put a lot of TLC into it, so I do hope people do appreciate it when they get to play it.
Very cool.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
So, Mike, what's next?
I want to kick your ass to Sirens.
Sirens is a good one.
All right, let's put Sirens up then. You'll have to teach a little bit. Well, actually all of it.
It's a quick teach, so it shouldn't be an issue.
So Sirens, I guess to lead into, Sirens is, if you haven't seen Matt in his videos that he's been doing, there's a part 1, part 2, part 3. You should search them out. The reels are hysterical. But there's a Kickstarter coming up that's got 3 games that fit, like they're really tiny. They literally fit in a fanny pack. There they are.
This one's sideways.
Right. So we got Siren, 16 candies, and what's the other one?
Defrag.
Wrong guy. There you go.
What the hell, Chris? There you go.
So, yeah, this one still has the plastic on it, so it's a little reflective. But there's Quinn right there.
Nice. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But yeah, these 3 tiny games are in the series for the launch later this year. And Sirens is what we'll play now.
I like everything that I don't know this game. I haven't played it yet. You've told me about it. You showed me at Origins, and I've heard people talking about it. I'm not the only person that knew about the song and the app. Like people came back to the booth, the 3WS booth at Origins, like, did you see this game Sirens? Like it's got this music thing in this app. So I'm very excited about this one.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We got a few people making videos after Origins about it as like something of interest to them, or keep an eye out for it. And then I even had people commenting on when I make posts. They're like, "Oh, I heard about this, but never got a chance to check it out." So it's nice to hear the positive things being said about it. But yeah, so I'll give a quick teach. It's a quick teach and play, but this is Sirens. It's 1 to 2 players, and basically the lore of the game goes. If you look at kind of the cover here, I would do that. That's the button. This one. This Kraken destroys the ship of sailors, and you are playing as a siren. You see this, and you both decide to seize the opportunity and sing a song to lure these sailors to your side of the cove. The first siren that gets 2 sailors to their side of the cove will win the game. So it's a quick-to-play, travel-sized game, and it has the cool feature with the companion app where at the end of the game, if you want, you can take a picture of the song that you built, and it will play it back to you. As you can see in this example, you have 6 cards in your song. Typically, when a game ends, sometimes there's 7 cards. But basically, the way it works is through card drafting, you're going to be taking cards. There's going to be 2 rounds of card drafting. And the player aids kind of also show you what a round looks like. But basically, I will deal both of you 4 cards to begin with. You're going to hold on to a card and then pass the other 3 to the next player. And then they're going to keep a card from there and pass you 2. And then when there's 1 card left, that gets discarded into the draw pile. So you'll have 3 cards at that point, and then you're going to play them down on the board into the order that you want. That's called your route. That order can never change after that point. And then we're going to do 1 more drafting round, and you'll build to the left and right of your route. Now, the way that scoring works in this game is there's 4 things that you want to pay attention to on the cards. So there's 4 different scoring opportunities. If you're looking at these cards, the first top row with the hearts is the first scoring opportunity. So this song here has 5 hearts. If Chris' song had 5 hearts and Mike's song had 7 hearts, he would score the difference of 2 points. And then he would get 2 points on the score tracker.
At the end of the game, you do scoring, not mid-game?
At the end, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then it will reset when you play the next round. It doesn't continue on. The next thing that scores are called parts, or the colored notes in the game. So you basically want the same colored cards next to each other, or notes. So as you can see here, this is 2 red cards next to each other. They multiply by themselves. So it'd be like 2 times 2 for 4 points, right? This here is 1 blue card alone. So that'd be 1 times 1 for 1 point. This is a wild. So you could say this is a red card. You can say that at the end of the game. And then it would be 3 times 3 for 9 points.
Gotcha.
And if you had 4, it would be 16 points. The only thing that's important to remember is that your song has to have 3 parts in it. So as you can see right now, if this is a 1 blue card, that's a part. If the player is declaring this is red, it would be part of these red cards. So that would be 1 part. And then you would have 2 more blue on the end, which would be your 3rd part. So this stops the player from going all blue or something. You can't just do 1 color because it would just break the game.
You could make that wild a blue, and you'd have 2 blue, 2 red, and 2 blue, which would be 3 parts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That
would still be 3 parts because the blues aren't connected.
Okay.
So you don't have to have 3 different colors, you have to have 3 different parts.
Okay.
The next thing that scores is called flow. And the player aid, this is a new thing we kind of added to it, and we're going to see how people respond to it at Gen Con. But basically, certain cards like to flow into other cards. So I'll just kind of move these around a bit real quick, just so the scoring makes sense. So if you look under the notes, there is a symbol and an arrow. So this is a green card, and green likes to flow into blue, and that's shown by this blue arrow that goes into the blue card next to it. So because these 2 icons here match, that's called flow. So your first flow is worth 1 point. Then your next flow here, you have red, blue likes to flow into red, and they match. So that would be 2 points. Your second flow is worth 2 points. Your third flow would be worth 3 points. Your fourth flow would be worth 4 points. And that you would add that together. So if you had 4 flow, that's it would be 4, 7, 10. You'd have 10 points. And they don't have to be consecutive either.
Plus 4.
Right. And they don't have to be consecutive. And to be honest, the parts and the flow are usually the things that score you the most points throughout the game. So just so you're aware. And then the 4th and final thing that's going to score you points in the game are called charms. So if you're able to combine these matching bases with each other, so this is a shark tooth with another shark tooth, that's going to be worth 4 points, which is signified next to it. Then you have these half bases. They're not actually connected or completed, so nothing will score there.
What if I did that, though?
That'd be wrong.
Look at you cheating.
If it was like that, this doesn't score either because they don't match.
Okay.
So now that's how the basic rules and scoring in the game works. What's cool and unique and like kind of changes and keep the game fresh is before we start every round, I'm going to take one of these sailor cards and I'm going to flip it over. And if you look at the bottom of the card, there's a special icon there. a unique icon, and that's called a universal rule. So we'll see what that icon is, then we'll refer to our card and look for the universal rule. So what this is saying is that this round of the game that we're playing, the last card that we pick is going to be picked blind. So you lose a little bit of the control of what you're doing. If it was the X icon, this is saying that the hearts are doubled in value. So that game or that round, you might want to focus on drafting cards with hearts because it's going to be a higher scoring opportunity for you. This one lets you play 7 cards instead of 6. And then this one, for instance, like the half shells or half charms, if you don't complete them, they're actually negative 1 point. So that's a round where you either want to make sure you complete those charms or avoid them completely. So the universal rules, add a little bit of situational scoring opportunities or changes up your strategy and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that's basically how you play it. So if you have the highest scoring song, you're going to win the universal rule card, which has a sailor on the back of it. And again, the first player to 2 sailors wins the game.
2 sailors. Got it.
Oh, and you actually get an advantage for winning the first sailor. You have a heart going into the next round. And thematically, it's because you won the admiration of a sailor. Because some people are like, well, the losing player should get the catch-up mechanism. We're like, well, it's a short game, and it's not that big of a deal.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that's how it works.
Okay.
If you want, I'll deal you both 4 cards. If you want blue or red, you can pick
What
which
color
side.
do you want, Mike?
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to look at the main screen because then you can show your cards and do whatever. I'm just going to look at the one.
Okay. There's not an orange for you to steal for me, so it doesn't matter.
Red's closest to orange, so I'll be red.
Okay. I'll be blue.
Perfect. All right, so then just whatever side of the board you're going to operate on, I guess just take your Siren card.
Okay.
And then, and then I'll just hand you 4 cards each. I mean, you can put these in your hand, I guess, and keep it hidden information or just flip it and look at it,
All right. Well, since Mike wasn't going to look at my screen, I'll just put it in the hand so everybody can see.
Just remember which card
Sort of.
you
Whoa.
keep.
What
the hell?
Oh, I think because the tables are...
That's funny.
Okay. Well, what happened? Oh, there it is. Wow. Weird.
Rotate all this.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, do we get a card first?
The universal rule, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's a wild. These are tough ones.
What's it do?
So this one is the upside down U. So this is saying that each card that you keep, you have to play it face down and right to left. So you're building it kind of backwards. Normally you could decide the order that you put your cards when you're playing them at the end. But this is saying as you're drafting card, you have to commit them to the table and then build to the left of that card moving forward.
Ooh.
And we can't look at it, so we have to do it by memory?
You can flip it over and look at it, It's
Oh,
not
okay.
a huge deal.
So we're just hiding it from someone else, but we have to build from left to right. But without knowing what the other hand is, that's
building
Right to
you're
left.
building right to left.
right to left. Okay.
Yeah.
Right to left. Huh. Okay. Why? Okay. There we go. All right. So I picked the card, and then I'm going to give these to him.
Yeah, the 3 that you didn't pick, you're going to hand over, basically.
There you go.
It's a lot easier to play when you have the cards in your hand and you're like, here you go.
Right. I know.
It doesn't really have to be secret information because you're going to see the cards immediately afterwards,
Sure.
Yeah,
There is some, at least the first card that you keep, wouldn't be known. Right.
All right. There's the 2.
Hold on.
Where are you building yours?
Over here.
Over where?
Over
On the
here.
other
Everybody
side
else
of
on the
the
table.
What?
Oh, I thought you had to put them face down.
I did. Are you looking at mine?
I can see yours.
Well, don't look.
Well, I was very far away, but yeah. I mean, you can just
All right. There's my
Alt-
2.
Alt Shift to see it. You know,
Don't do that because then I see an arrow and I know you're cheating.
it's not a.
Here's your
I'm
2.
looking at my own.
What are you doing?
I was taking yours.
Don't do that.
All right. And then the last one you decide not to keep, we'll just put back into the draw pile.
Gotcha. I forgot what I put. Let's see.
Oh my god, these suck. What the fuck, Chris?
Well, I didn't make them in here
Yeah.
because they get shuffled, or
Yeah, we'll shuffle it and then kill them. All right. So now, normally at this point, well, now you can flip them over. Actually, it's okay.
Does it go here?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now you have a little bit of information of like what your opponent's building, you know, and you can try to hate draft against them a little bit in a sense.
Yeah, like all he's doing is getting the hearts.
I mean, you're handing me lots of hearts. What am I supposed to do?
Heart strong there. So now what we would do is we would deal out 4 again. So
Oh, we don't score now.
no, we'll score at the
Wait
end.
till we do the whole 6. Okay.
Yeah, so here you go. Here's just 4 fresh cards for you to play with.
Cool. What's our new rule?
It's the same. It's the same rule for the until a new round begins.
So it
you're
builds
still-
out this way.
Yeah, you're still
Okay.
building it out to the left.
Oof. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna let my dog out real quick, so I'll be right back.
I lost a card.
How'd you lose a card?
I selected all 4 and I brought them over to me, but 2 of them, oh, there it is. 2 of them stayed behind. And then I saw them just shrink off the table.
That's funny.
Yeah. All right, so I got to take these 4 into my hand. Because I'm taking them to the bottom. See the way it sets them up? It's so weird.
Yeah, I know.
Why doesn't it do the right thing?
You have them all selected in your hand.
I mean, they're not in my hand because I can't put them in my hand.
Just hit 1 while you're hovering over them.
Yeah, I guess I could do that.
And there's the 3 for me.
Oh, these suck.
Oh, good. I forgot everything he said as far as scoring goes, so I don't know what this is.
Right.
That's why I was like, ooh, hearts. All right, hearts.
That's all you're doing? That's great.
I mean,
All right, there's your 3.
I hope the app works. Cool, thanks. I hope the app works. If you hover over it and hit 3, yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Because I'd like to know what the song is. It's fun. I just got a note to buy my Gathering of Friends badge.
I'm back. Oh, nice.
Oh, I got one. Wait, no, never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
Oh.
I was
You're
thinking
going
of the
together?
thing
That's
that Matt's hosting at Gen Con.
Oh, yeah, the designer, the...
Yeah, I'm
Creative
going
thing,
to
yeah.
go to that thing.
Here's 2.
I hate you so much, Chris.
Why? Oh, geez, what happened?
Don't tell me why. You know why.
I'm not even looking at your thing.
No, like just looking at the cards that you gave me are shit.
Oh, whoa. Okay,
Oh, these are your two right here.
just did a weird sort thing. Which right here?
Yep.
Hmm. Well, these are exactly the same.
You're welcome.
Guess I don't have to really think about this.
That makes your decision easy.
Yeah. It does.
How would you get? You said something about it usually ends with 6, but you might have 7. How do you get 7?
There's a universal rule that says play 7 cards.
Gotcha.
So in the second round or the second phase of drafting, you would keep, or you would just pass the last one to your opponent instead of. All right, so now we would reveal the songs, and we'll see who has the highest scoring song.
Let's see what Mike's got right here.
I do not have the highest scoring song.
So if we look at
what
the
are you
heart-
going for? Oh, you're making ships here.
So
I
we
mean,
got.
I got 2 of the emblems, and I got 5 hearts.
Totally
so
forgot about
5
the ships.
hearts.
But I got a
Or-
blue into blue. I got a red into red.
Oops.
I've only got 2 of those.
So the hearts are actually a tie. So no one would score heart points.
See, complaining about me getting the heart.
Then the next thing you look at is going to be the notes themselves. And if we're looking at Mike's, it's 1 green for 1 point, 1 blue for 1 point, 1 red for 1 point, 1 green for 1 point, and then
Sorry.
2 yellows for 4.
What are we looking at? The notes?
Yeah, your
The colors.
Oh, right.
And if you look
Oh.
too, if you put your siren there, it's singing off the cliff into the water
Oh,
where all the
that's
sailors are.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So he
Um,
got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points for the colors.
Yeah, so we'll just give
Okay.
him. He's the red one. So what was it? 8.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you would get.
I got a
1,
wild,
2,
so it looks
3,
like
4. And I'm assuming you want that to be Do you want that to be blue?
Well, that's the question. If I say that this is blue, does it mean that I can't say that it's red for this part?
Right. So you'd have to say it's a red card for the flow.
Let's see. Well, I give up 3 if I don't say that it. If I say it's red, and I've got 1, 3. So I'd give up 4 points if I.
Your flow, you have 1, 2, 3, and then that would be 3 points. So it'd be the same either way.
Oh, same either way. All right. Well, we'll just say blue then. Make it simple.
All right. So you're also at 8. So you're both tied at 8. The next thing you look at is the flow. So Mike has 1 flow, a second flow. So he's up to 3 points.
That's it.
Yep.
3
I have the
points.
same.
Oh, wow.
So what happens when you tie?
Thank you. All right. The last thing we're looking at is the charms. And Chris,
Oh,
you
he's
don't have
got
any
those.
of them, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, this one's
And you
only
get a-
1.
Yeah, but then you get 3, so you get 4 more points.
Yep.
So
So you would get 15 points and you win that round. So what happens is you would get this sailor card flipped over near you, and you have a bonus heart going into the next round.
Nice.
And then with the app, how it would work is you would take the 3 cards on the right, put them underneath the 3 cards that were on the left, and then you take a picture, and then it's going to recognize the cards and it would like play back the music.
Can you try it? See if it works?
Yeah, let me see if it works.
That'd be
Turn up my
sick if it
sound.
worked.
I'd be really surprised because it is a computer screen, but it would be really cool if it does work. Let's find out.
Thank you, Aiden. You chose wisely.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know about this. Let's see. There's no way because it's all like distorted. Let me see.
Picking up all the different pixels and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's getting an error.
If you have the game there, you could put
Yeah,
the card
it's on.
together. Yeah.
I'll definitely be shown. I could put a few cards together real quick too. I mean, people won't be able to see them.
fun
You'll
to
just
see
have
what
to
that
take
looks
my
like.
word, or I'll show the camera, I guess.
Yeah, it's a really cool feature to have where you take a picture of the notes and it works. Like it plays a song for you.
Yeah, it's been like developing an app is like a lot of work. And I thought it'd be an easier process, but you know, what do I know? But
Do
it's
we
been
toss
an
these
adventure.
6 or do we
Yeah,
build
so
off
you would
them?
basically start a new draw pile, and then you would reshuffle 4 to each of you, and then we'll get a new universal rule and all that. But let's see if this is going to work here.
Of course. What do you do with the 7th? If you're playing the 7, does it just go on the bottom of the 6?
Yeah, it would just go to the. Well, I would just leave it there. It would be 3 and then 4.
Gotcha.
Right.
But
So it's been shuffled.
Cards.
And grab your 4, Mike.
Yeah. Yep.
See if it recognizes them. This is hard to do one-handed. All right, so I got the. And then you would need a new universal rule too.
Right.
Oh, right.
We just take the top card.
No. Yeah, take the top card and flip it over.
It's of this deck, yeah?
No, that's the solo deck.
Oh, okay.
So it actually recognized all the cards. It kind of put them in a different order, but yeah, so you can hear it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Sounds like me trying to play something. Just a random note.
We've seen you play.
I mean, hey, it's not it's not a masterpiece or anything, but
I guess it could be if you get them in the right order, right?
Yeah, that's great. That's just that's so cool.
So the new rule is only groups of hearts score.
Oh, so 2 or more?
Okay. So you want them next to each other, 2 or more.
Yeah.
So they don't have to, as long as they're grouped together, you'll be good.
All right. Interesting.
I wish you guys got the negative charm one. That's one of my favorites.
Now, we're putting them face up this time now, right?
Yeah. So, well, you're going to keep 3, and then at the end you'll reveal all 3 at the same time in the order that you want. You don't have to place them like in the specific order as you draft them. Now you get to decide the 3 combo order you want.
All right.
So we're not going left to right. We can put them anywhere we want in the 6 spaces.
The first 3 you can put in any order, but then they have to stay in that order. And then in the second round of drafting, you can build to the left and right of it.
Oh, man. All right. Now I got to give you these things. All right, take those.
All right.
What the fuck with your cards? You suck.
I can't help that.
Oh, you can, though.
Can I?
Yeah.
See, you complained like this last time and you won, so.
You're the worst.
Yeah, that'd be nice, Rob.
Oh, you're the worst.
That's what makes us better.
There you go.
All right, go ahead.
I can't complain about those cards because those are the ones you gave me.
Yeah, I like those. I'm happy about those. All right.
Yeah, I'm still looking.
Yeah, this is neat. This is clever.
Thanks. I like the universal rules because they add a lot to it. The solo mode against Orpheus is really challenging as well. All right, so now what you do is the 3 that you have, you can put them in any order that you want. They just have to stay in that order for the rest of the game, and yeah, you would reveal them.
All right. Well, that's my order.
And why don't
Just
you
got
take
over
your
Ooh.
siren there, buddy?
Oh, nice card.
What was that?
You should take your siren singing off the cliff. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought this is a pretty good layout. I thought maybe.
Yeah, that's a nice start for sure.
You took my
Perfect.
4.
You shut your mouth.
Yeah, sometimes you want to try and keep those open. But also there's one of the universal rules is to mix match those. So that's a good one too when that comes out.
Well, I started with one of them, and I was like, okay, I'll take this one. Hope he serves me back the other one, but he took it from me. So
Yeah, of course, because it's there.
All right. So one more.
If your song didn't have 3 parts, like let's say it was just whatever, 2 red, 2 yellow, or 3 red, 3 yellow, then you don't score anything, or
it doesn't score. It doesn't score the part section, so you're basically going to lose.
Just the part section, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, so we take 4 cards.
Yeah.
Did you shuffle?
Oh, I did not.
Yeah, I was rotating them.
That's fine.
You already shuffled?
I think I shuffled.
I mean, I went like, I was.
Oh, okay.
Doing the little shuffle button on them.
Ooh, what's that symbol, Matt?
So that's one of the wild cards. So the wild cards have the sunset and sunrise on them. If you're able to have them in the same part, you get a bonus 3 points.
Ooh.
But the card that you actually won earlier was the other wild, so that's why you haven't seen. There's only 2 wilds in the game.
You said I had to keep these 3 in this order. Do I have to have this guy here?
No, no.
Build off this side?
I mean, you just put it there at the end because you can build to the left and right of your song.
Okay. But when I pick my 3, do the 3 have to go in a group and go either to the left or right? Or
No. You could put 1 to the right, 2 to the left.
Okay. It's good to know.
Oh, so these 3 are not my left part of the song. They're just grouped in. They could be the left or the right.
Yeah. You could build like 1 to the right, 2 to the left if you want. Like it doesn't have to all be to the left or all to the right either.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's just that 3 order can't change anymore.
Okay. I mean, that makes the most sense, right?
You got a good game spot in Colorado, Rob? I've never been to Colorado, actually.
I haven't either.
Wouldn't mind going. I hear nice things. And I'm sure it's cooler than it is here, so I'd be down with that.
Yeah, Colorado sounds pretty good right now.
Has this been like a hotter summer than normal, or is this pretty standard?
This has been hotter. Yeah, last year was a lot better because there was rain and stuff coming down, but this is pretty much as hot as it gets. Yeah.
Okay. Because I think someone was telling me they're like this has been like one of our hotter summers. I'm like, all right, figures when I move here.
Yeah.
You brought that heat.
So now, yeah, for real. So now, yeah, you can build to the left and right of your route, however you want.
I think I'm good with this.
Oh, I switched them up. It's not good.
Like, you could, you can put them in any order you want right now.
Yeah. Trying to see if that's better for me. Oh, well.
Yeah, I think I got you.
You went flow heavy. Nice.
Yeah. But I also got all those hearts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
you
did
got
not
a
do
lot of
hearts.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah.
10 hearts.
You won this one.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, so 10 hearts to 3, so you get 7 points right off the bat.
I never even saw all those hearts. Jeez.
He's just keeping them right away.
Most of them came to you. I only kept one every round.
I never saw a 2 heart. You must
Next
have.
thing are the parts.
I guess I did.
What color is this?
Whatever is going to get me more points.
What was this scored?
I think you want it to be blue. He had 10 hearts and you had 3, so he got 7 points.
It's the difference in hearts. Yeah, I think. If
No. I have no hearts because of the rule, right?
Oh, I forgot the universal rule. Yeah, you have no hearts. My bad.
Yeah.
I forgot.
That's why I was like, you won.
Oh, yeah, you have straight up 10 points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, look, Aiden's on it. So if I make it green, it's still 2, and if I make it blue, it's still 2. So,
well,
right?
if it's blue, it's another flow, right here.
Oh, right. Because it would be blue in and blue out. Yeah.
Yeah, so you want that to be blue.
Yeah, definitely blue.
All right, so you get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the note color, so you're up to 18.
I think
over
I've
here
got
we have
10.
4, 8, 9, 10. And then, yeah, flow, you have 1, 3, 6. This doesn't count. And then here would be 4, so you have 10 more points. Flow.
Wait, why isn't that blue into blue? If this is a blue card.
Well, blue likes to flow into red.
Yeah, but if this is blue, blue wants to go into blue. Yeah.
No, see the blue card? It would literally look like this card with the symbols.
Oh, gotcha.
See, green likes to flow into blue, and then blue would be flowing into blue again, but blue wants to flow into red.
Got it. Okay.
So yeah, that'd be 1, 2, 3, 6. Yeah, you would get 10 more points.
Okay.
Good. And then your flow is
I
1.
think I only got
2,
6.
Oh, you got it already?
I think so. I didn't add it, but
Oh, okay. Yeah, you would get
6,
1,
right?
2, 3. Yeah, 6. And then yeah, the charms. So 4 more. 4. 32. Wow.
You got 2.
Yep.
Oh, 5.
Oh yeah, and the 3. So 5. Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah, monster score there.
Yeah.
And then you would get the second sailor, and you are the best singing siren and lord of the most sailors. So you win.
I've been told that from when I was young. That's cool. There's a lot to think about. I mean, it's very quick, right? Like for the compact nature of the game, you have the hearts to think about, the colors to think about, the flow to think about, the charms to think about. Like there's a lot of, and then drafting, like that's really, really, really clever game.
Yeah.
It's fun.
And then you get to play the song you created after. Like that's cool.
Yeah, that's what even without the app, the game is good. It's just not just like a gimmick.
Yeah.
Because
what's the availability you were talking about?
What's that?
For getting this, is it?
Oh, so this is, I'm going to be demoing it at First Exposure Playtest Hall. This is launching on Kickstarter later this year as a part of that Tiny Game series. So there's 3 games in the series: Sirens, Defrag, and 16 Candies. They all have different themes, different mechanisms, and something unique about them. This one obviously has the music aspect to it. But people can do like a bundle deal where it would be like discounted with a bunch of extra components. Or if they just want Sirens, they can just get Sirens,
Cool.
What do you know when you're coming to Kickstarter?
The idea is right now we're looking at like September 19th. But it's not like 100% in, but I have the pre-launch page up. And so people have been signing up for that recently. So
Cool.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Well, good luck with that.
Pre-launch number follow up.
Yeah, we'll make sure to tell people whenever it pops up.
We have the link in the show notes, yeah?
We will if you give me. We don't
Yes.
have it currently.
I thought I sent it to you. I'll make sure I send it to you.
Okay, great, awesome. Well,
Yeah,
thanks for
that'd be
showing
cool.
us.
Rob, you brought that up at Origins too. Sorry.
Yep. It's mechanism. It's not mechanic. Mechanic works on your car. Get it right.
Potato.
No.
Potato. You know you do potatoes, right? You boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Ooh. Well
Lord of
done.
the Rings.
Yeah. That's good. That's
yeah.
cool.
So thanks for playing it, but
Yeah.
I'll be showing them off.
And where did you say you had your own booth, or you're showing it at?
No, so I'm doing the first exposure playtest hall. I'll be with the guys from Board Game Run Through for a little bit one day, and then I just have other meetings and stuff like that throughout the convention. But I'll be wandering the halls and saying hi to friends and stuff like that as well. But yeah,
When are you over there on the rundown? Because I'm over there a couple times throughout the con.
I think Thursday at like 4:30. So I'll probably be showing Sirens, maybe Kalahari too. It depends.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, you're there Thursday and Friday, right?
Yeah, I'm there. I'm doing no, Donnie and Corey are doing Mission Control. I'm showing off charcuterie. I'm showing off Stuff of Legend, and then I'm just talking to them about other shit that we're doing. So
yeah, all right, cool.
Yeah,
that's what I'll try and make it over. Like I said, I just feel like all of Gen Con just gonna be so crazy for everyone. Like I hope I can see everyone and see as much as possible, but who knows?
That's the thing you always feel at Gen Con, right? You're like, what am I missing out? I'm walking here, but should I be somewhere else? Like it's always in my head when I'm at Gen Con. There's so much going on.
Makes sense. There's
so much of it I've never seen, and I've been there.
I really wish I was arriving on Wednesday instead of Thursday as well, because then at least you have that day of grace period to kind of like grab a bite to eat with somebody or some earlier meetings. But we'll see.
No, we'll definitely run into each other. I know. I'll send you a message when I'm there, and we'll try and meet up, grab a drink, or grab something to eat or something.
Yeah, we got to get a beer together sometime.
Yeah.
And are you gonna? Did you sell out of the pre-orders, or is it going on? I think I want to get that blue bag, man. I didn't know it turned into a backpack too. I like that a lot.
Yeah, the backpack's neat. The way they turn the backpack's sick. With the pre-orders they're almost done. I think we'll be fine with having a couple extra, but there'll be plenty for. I mean, if you're coming by, just let me know. I'll make sure you get one.
Yeah. No, I want one. Like I said, I was really close to doing it. I'm like, I don't know, my bag space. And like, I'll just have to pay for like an extra carry-on or something. It's whatever.
They hold
I always travel really light when
You can use it as your carry-on, depending on what you have as your carry-on, but it holds quite a bit. So.
Yeah. I typically travel with a backpack to conventions with enough clothes and like a few games that I'm like demoing. And then this stops me from buying a bunch of stuff as well. But I just like to travel light,
If they give you any trouble, you could just be like, hey, look, you're going to mess with an astronaut? I mean.
Team Blue. I totally agree.
Yep.
I don't know. I like the red one.
A lot better. Do you?
The red
Where is the red? Do you have the red one?
Yeah,
the red one.
Cool. Like it pops. The red and white really pops.
Yeah, that's nice.
Ooh, yeah, that is nice. That is,
I don't know what I have in here. I have a bunch of prototypes that I'm bringing.
I guess if you don't want to stand out, get the blue one, because that red one is going to paint you as like you're going to be able to be found in a group.
Actually, I might get that red one now and turn it into a giant fanny pack.
Yeah, right.
There you go.
Around my waist.
I can't really show you what's in here, but in the bottom of this bag is a copy of Merchants and Marauders. So if you think about like a regular 12 by 12 or 12 inch by 12 inch, like a normal game box, like it's in this bag.
Yeah, that's big.
Yeah.
Nice.
Very cool.
Yep. The red is definitely, it's nice. It's nice. It's nice. But the blue and the red just pops. I mean, I love that. Too good.
Yeah, they both look good. Good job with that.
Yeah, the blue one looks a little more official, and the red one looks more fun. So
Sure.
if you're trying to like be like, yeah, it might work for NASA or something, you want the dark blue one, right?
Well, the red and white is definitely more NASA, but it also, I mean,
Supreme.
like it looks, it's cute.
Yeah.
So yeah, we have plenty for the opening of the show. I don't know how long they're going to last, but if you're
Right.
I know you're rushing on Thursday. If you're coming by, I'll make sure there's one there for you.
Yeah. Well, I want to support too, and they look really good. So
Cool. Appreciate you.
I'll probably just throw in a pre-order. Then we don't have to worry about
There you go.
Pretty cool. Well, stop making me feel jealous about Gen Con.
it. Sorry about that.
Nah, that's fine. It's been. I feel like people. Maybe it's just because I'm not going, but I feel like people have been talking about Gen Con more this year than they did last year. Like Facebook has been nothing but Gen Con for like 3
Yeah.
weeks, and it's
Uh,
yeah, maybe it's just going to be a little bit bigger or something this time. I don't know. Hope so.
Well, did this year? Did last year they have the mask still?
Yep.
So I don't think this year they are. So there's people that don't like wearing masks. I'm sure more people will. Attend.
Yeah.
They didn't require it though, did they?
Yeah. Last year they did.
Oh, in the exhibit hall they did. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what that's probably the game changer for some
Yeah.
people. But are you going to PAX U though?
I'm not. No.
Ah.
The next one for me is BGG Con.
Oh, all right. We'll see you at that.
Yep.
That's November. So.
Yep.
All right. Cool. Yeah.
Mike's got to make it down here. It's just a 16-hour drive for you.
I'll come down there if you come up here.
I'm coming up for PAX U.
Well, I got mine in September. I'm trying to get Chris to come too. So you guys should just carpool.
Wait, what do you have in September?
I run a convention in September, QsCon.
What?
Yeah.
Why is this news to me?
How did you not know about it?
I know he talks about it nonstop. No, I'm kidding.
I do. I talk about it nonstop. Yeah, see, Dan knows about it. Yeah, QsCon is in Syracuse. It's September 21st to the 24th this year.
I'll look it up. That's during my launch, so I always like trying to do events during my launch anyways,
Yeah, I mean, I'd love to have you up here. I know it's not really around the corner for you, but if you can make it, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, I look into it. I'll let you know.
Okay.
Sounds
It's
awesome.
what, 5 days of gaming? Do you do 5?
Once we're set up on Wednesday, we all start gaming. I mean, that's how it's been from the beginning. So we set up Wednesday, and once that's done, it's ours to game. But then Thursday is VIP, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
That's awesome. I had no idea. I'm a noob.
Yeah, I'll send you. We'll talk about it.
All right, sounds
Cool.
good. Sounds good.
Cool.
All right. Well, thanks for showing us the games. That was great.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I know that I'm Ripley finally. I've always been curious, and now I know. So
We haven't had a Ripley, so that's
I'm gonna get a Ripley tattoo or something now.
Get a face hugger.
Good.
Just get a face hugger right on your bicep.
That's a face tattoo.
I mean, let's not get weird.
Yeah, be a bit
No, I love that.
aggressive.
Was great, and even better, I beat Chris in both of them, so I'm very happy about
True.
these games.
That tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Tiebreaker.
Yeah,
counts.
that tiebreaker. Wow.
It counts.
Yeah,
It does.
it definitely does. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey,
No,
especially
that
if
was
it's a good tiebreaker, something that's like, okay, I can aim for that or something like that. I don't like tiebreakers in games where it's just like roll a die or something. Like, why write that roll,
Yeah.
But in this one, you can actually go, ooh, I have coal or I could do gems. I'll grab gems because, might be a tiebreaker. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jonesy
True.
cat. Yeah. Yeah. Get the cat. There you go.
Nice.
All right. Well, thanks for coming. We're gonna have I don't know if we have someone lined up for Monday, or are we just doing a post Gen Con show.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to be out of my mind. I'm probably going to be exhausted. So there's no guest setup. It'll just be.
We should play
you and
games
I.
again then. If you're going to be that exhausted, give me a chance.
Sure. Yeah, Matt, what are you doing? What are you doing the Monday after Gen Con? You want to revisit and let me beat Chris again?
Oof. Yeah, we'll have to play your games this time though.
That'll work.
Yeah.
So we'll figure something out. But we'll be back Monday. Keep an eye out for Scry-Fi. If you're going to Gen Con, 151 is the booth. See, I remember because of the room.
Yeah.
And go check out Matthew's games as well. In the what room was it? The
First Exposure Play Test Hall.
first,
And then there's the pre-launch page on Kickstarter, which we'll share or something like that. Later on.
I'll put that in the descriptions.
Yeah, it'll be down there for sure.
All right.
Perfect.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to hang out with you, Matt. Good to see you. I'll see you in a few hours.
Definitely.
Bye, everybody.
Yep.